little zookeepers. My name's Zoe and I'm a zookeeper.
Aardvarks and zebras, penguins and pigs, buffalo, beetles and geese. Come and join in with the animal crew at Zoe the Zookeeper Zoo. Hippos that splash, tigers that roar, Zoe's got something for you. So let's gather round and get set to explore at Zoe the Zookeeper Zoo.
Last week we started looking at a man called Elijah. Now Elijah had to trust God when it was really difficult. A king was trying to kill him, there wasn't any food, and someone's child died. But because Elijah trusted in God, he protected him from the king, he gave them plenty to eat, and he brought the child back to life. It was an amazing story. Well, Joe is going to tell us what happened next in the story of Elijah.
Hi kids, it's great to see you this morning. My name's Joe, and today we're looking at a really exciting story in the Bible. Last week we started looking at a man called Elijah, a prophet sent by God to tell his people a special message. Now you can follow along with this story or read it later with your parents, and it's in the Bible. It's in 1 Kings and chapter 18. Last week we saw how God miraculously provided for Elijah, showing that those who trust in God, he will save. Now today we're looking at how God is shown to be the most powerful. Elijah gives the people of Israel a choice. Who are you going to follow? Now, how about I give you a choice right now? You see, my son loves playing with these. We've got a tomato here, an apple, a curly cucumber, but they're not real, no. Here's some real vegetables and fruit. Now, if I was going to make you dinner, would you rather I cooked with these or these? Well, of course you would like me to cook with these because, well, you can't eat wood. And even if you tried, it wouldn't give you any energy. It wouldn't help keep you alive. No, you wouldn't want these because these are fake. You would want the real thing. Well, in today's story, Elijah shows how his God, the Lord, is the real thing. See, Elijah got all the people of Israel together and he said, you've got a choice to make. To follow the God of Baal, funny name, and or the Lord, the true God. So he set up a contest between the two. He got the prophets of Baal and he said, right, you've got to build an altar. So you get the wood together and you've got to put a bull on top. And then you have to use your God to set the altar on fire. Well, the prophets of Baal, they set it all up and then they said, oh, God of Baal, light it up. But nothing happened. So they shouted louder and louder and they danced around. Oh, and Elijah started teasing them. Maybe you're not shouting loud enough. Maybe your God's asleep. Oh, so they yelled and they squawked and they squealed, but nothing happened. So Elijah said, oh, enough. Let me show you who is most powerful. So, Elijah, he set up his altar, but he said, so there is no doubt that it is the Lord that is doing this. I'm going to make the wood wet. Now, wet wood doesn't burn very well. So he put some water on it, and he put some more, and some more, 7 times over, so the wood was soaking wet. Put the bull on. And then Elijah prayed. He simply asked God, God, show everyone who is the real, most powerful God. And then, boom, all of a sudden, a great fire. And the altar burned. You see, the God of Baal was a bit like my son's vegetables. Fake. Can't do anything. Not good for anything. But we see that the God, the Lord of Elijah and the God of us today is the most powerful. This is a great reminder for us. When we start to think that God is not the most powerful, we can be reminded in the Bible, in this story, and throughout the whole of the Bible, through many, many books, we see that God is the most powerful. So when we maybe are tempted to think that other people in school or around us are more powerful, or other things are more powerful and deserve our attention more than God, well, think about Elijah and think about that wet altar which God set alight with his power. And let that remind us that God, he's the only one who is worth our worship and praise. Well, I'll let you think about that a bit more with your parents later today.
Isn't it great that our God is the true God and he is far more powerful than any other gods? We're going to look at that more with your grown-ups now. See you soon. Bye.